Hello, what's up guys? My name is Melanie. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna show you how to make one of my most favorite recipes for fried chicken. It's called mustard fried chicken, and not just the fried chicken but a sauce on the side to dip it in. A traditional recipe from Guam. It's called Finadene. A family friend of mine, she was actually from Guam, and she cooked so good. So every time we were together and we wanted to put some money together to cook dinner, all we needed was $20. $20 to cook this dinner for probably about 6 people. So we get a pack of chicken, which was like 12 pieces, and then make rice on the side, of course, and then the Finadene dipping sauce. So this meal is really good for you to make if you're on a budget, or if you just want something really, really tasty. You're gonna impress whoever you cook it for. Okay, so first, before I start with any of the chicken stuff, I'm gonna start with my brown rice. This is brown jasmine rice. I really wanna eat white jasmine rice, but I'm gonna eat brown jasmine. No, it's actually really good for you. So it's good unless you have stomach problems, digestion, you know. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil, and then I'm gonna put the lid on, and then we're gonna start our chicken. All right, for the chicken, it's super easy. All you need is chicken. I like to use thighs. I washed my chicken really, really well, and I also, when I wash it, I kind of lift up the skin a little bit and get all that slimy stuff off and washed nicely. All right, look at this. These are the ingredients that you're gonna need. Starting off, some granulated garlic or garlic powder. Make sure it's not garlic salt, and if you do use garlic salt, leave out the regular salt, okay? So right here I have salt and pepper, 1 egg, and regular yellow mustard, and then some all-purpose flour. If you end up making more chicken, just double the ingredients. Like if you do 12 pieces of chicken, just do 2 eggs and a little bit more mustard. And just a side note, you can also do wings with this recipe, or even fish. It's super good. You know, fried chicken, it takes some time. So I usually like to fry a lot at one time, because as salting are looking good, man, you're gonna want more than 1 piece, trust me. Okay, so let's start with our salt. And then our pepper. Salt and pepper is to taste. So I've given this chicken to somebody who didn't know that I use mustard, and they really liked it. And I'm like, what do you think it's made with? Like, what is the flavor that you taste when you bite in? My mouth's watering because I'm like, so good. What is the flavor that you taste when you bite into this chicken? And they did not know. So I'm telling you, this does not taste like mustard. Mustard enhances flavor. So this is an enhanced chicken. Granulated garlic. You can't overdo it with the granulated garlic, honestly. Okay. And then 1 egg. I just have to go in with my hands. If you have an issue with the sensory part of this, put some gloves on and get up in there. And then we are going to let this marinate at least for 30 to 45 minutes. The chicken really takes on the flavor pretty fast. All right, so wet hand goes into the marinade. Drops right on top. Dry hand sprinkles. Beauty. Oh, and by the way, if you have a lot of excess skin on your chicken, I don't ever cut that off unless there's like feathers on there. I'm not into the feathers. So yeah, if there's feathers, I cut it off. If not, I leave it, because it's crunchy chicken skin that I just am so into. These are amazing. I might have to add more flour. By the way, this chicken I'm really happy with. I'm excited to taste it. Ooh, I have not had this in a long time. I really love this chicken. I love fried chicken. Like, fried chicken is like one of my favorite foods. I like wings. I love wings. And I just love really any fried chicken. These two I'm gonna keep on this plate because I don't like to stack the chicken too much because it starts getting a bit soggy. All right, last one. Like I said, get your prep nice and easy because you will have a really easy time with this. Nice cleanup, like keep your hands separated. All right, let's wash, and then we're gonna start frying these things. I am working with a semi-deep pan, and I'm using canola oil. I'm gonna fill up my oil to just about halfway so the chicken doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. All right, and how to check your oil to make sure it's hot enough. I sprinkle a little bit of flour, and if it bubbles, it's ready. Get your chicken in here, and we're gonna do this all natural, baby. We are not gonna be using a thermometer. I'm gonna show you how to check your chicken without a thermometer, because I think we can do it.
Wow!
Separate them so they don't stick together, and it looks like I can fit about 4 pieces in this pan, but since I'm only frying 6 pieces of chicken, I'm just gonna do 3 and 3 after. Make it even. So you're gonna start with your pan on a very high heat, and once the chicken browns on one side, you're gonna flip it over. And once you flip it over, you're gonna turn the heat down because this is our chance to let our chicken cook. You're gonna turn it down from being on high to about medium, okay? Use your judgment for this. If you think it's a bit too high because your pan is like really thin, turn it down a little bit. Watch your chicken and just make sure it's at a comfortable heat because this is when the inside of the chicken is going to be cooking. So this is going to cook for about 12 to 15 minutes on this side before we flip it again. And please note, I did speed up this video, so don't go by my timeline. Now, it's time to check our chicken. This is really important. This is what I want you guys to look for. Look for the juices that are naturally being released from your chicken. So if you see a bit of like bloody juices being released from your chicken, that means that your chicken is getting closer to being done. Now, if you don't see anything coming out of your chicken and you want to check to see if it's done, you can always use a fork. And be very careful when you do this, okay? If you need to put it on a plate, you can do that. But poke the chicken near the bone. And what we want to see is clear juices running from our chicken because that will determine whether it's almost done or not. And please take into consideration how big your pieces are because also that's going to affect the cooking time too. And if you don't want to do this step with a fork, then at this point you can take your chicken out of the oil and put it on a sheet pan with a cooking rack and finish it off in the oven 350 for about 15 more minutes. But I'm going to leave mine in the pan because that's what we're doing. We're cooking it right on the stovetop today. It's going to cook for about 10 more minutes. My chicken looks like it's all done. So all in all, your chicken's going to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes while toggling with the heat the whole time and keeping a close eye on it. Add your salt right when it comes out the frying pan. And I had one little lonely guy that was bigger than the other two, so I let him cook a little bit longer. And there it is. There is our beautiful fried chicken. Now it's time to make our sauce. We're almost ready to eat. All right, for our Guamanian Finadene, the base is going to be regular soy sauce or low sodium. They both work. And all my peoples, if y'all know about Asian dipping sauces, you know it's all to taste. It's the flavors that you like. Some people like it more sour, some people like it super spicy, but the ingredients for this particular recipe, you're gonna need about 1/4 of a white onion, 1 whole green onion. I'm using 1 whole lemon because I like my Finadene sour, and only 3 Thai chilies for me because I can't handle anymore. Okay, these are spicy. And that's it. Man, this Finadene is perfect with the mustard fried chicken. It really balances it out. Oh my gosh. And with some hot rice, ooh, you do not have to tell me twice. Okay. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and if you end up making it, comment below. Let me know how you liked it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, girl, I'll take that big old bite. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, bye-bye.